no.
Does Grem know that they're muted?
Yes, he's bathroom.
Okay. I mean, while they're in the bathroom, I might as well talk about the Pixie Mart. Pixie Mart is your one-stop shop to get any of your favorite characters here on Daddy's Dungeon. A gift of any magical rarity from the DMG or homebrew, or any source really. You just gotta run it by me first. Anything from common magical item to artifact, no Ruby Ross, let's be reasonable. They will be delivered to our characters, and the money split evenly amongst everyone playing today. So just be the three of us. So it would be very advantageous for anyone who wants to send a Yulden gift to send it now, because then we won't have to split it with the other two boys. That's evil. But if you want to support me directly, me, your dungeon master, your daddy, you just go ahead and sub to the Twitch channel. And that would be much appreciated. So today, I want to hear a bit about. That's wonky. I want to hear a bit about what you two, Skortch and Howle, what you two were like when you were 6 years old, which is the age that this little adventure we're going on starts at. Well, you guys are 6 years old during the events of this little escapade. So just tell me what you guys were like. You had when you were 6 years old. That was the year you guys moved in from your home to your new home, Castle of Paternia. So just let me know. Give me like a brief little bit about what you guys were like when you were children.
Skortch was a little ball of energy running up and down the halls all the time. You could not keep her still.
That's adorable. Little firecracker. Pun intended. Because fire genasi.
Yes.
So, I don't know, did you guys listen to the session with just the boys?
I did not get the chance.
Okay,
no.
so I'll let you know what presents you guys got for Yulden this year, the year of this. Like, this is the same year as the boys' little adventure, but so for Yulden from Blue Moon, you both received a top. You got a little red top, and then Grem got like a little silver. Howle got like a little silver and blue top, and they're like a battling top set. So basically, you guys got fantasy Beyblades for Christmas.
Okay.
And then I do believe David made Skortch a shiv, and he made Howle a boomerang. But that's what I believe. That's what David got you guys for Christmas, or Yulden rather. I just gotta wait. I guess we gotta wait for Grem to come back and. Okay, there we go. What was little 6-year-old Howle like?
Shy, quiet, mind constantly wandering, very interested in magic and not so much talking to the people around him.
Right on.
You sound like you're across the room.
Yeah, you sound like you're recording into a can.
I forgot to do the thing. Yes,
Cool.
I'm fine. Sorry.
Right on. So did you hear the bit about what you got for Yulden?
No, I couldn't take you with me.
Okay, cool. So you both received basically a fantasy Beyblade from Blue Moon.
Nice.
And then David made Skortch a shiv, and Howle David made you a boomerang.
Aww.
Whether or not it's the same boomerang you use is up to you. But David made you David was 7 at the time. I don't think it was a very good boomerang. Again, he made Skortch a shiv.
To be fair, if David bade him more in the future, I'm sure he would continue to use them. I actually had an idea for what Howle would have had as a gift for others, and it was kind of funny to me, so I kind of want to mention it.
Go for it. Spill.
So, obviously, Howle didn't really know what to do for the holidays, or how many people he was giving gifts to, but he happened to have a bunch of really pretty marbles in his pocket, and he really liked them, so he thought everyone else would like them just as much as he did. So he gave a bunch of marbles out to people.
Marbles. That's awesome.
Marbles, yeah.
That's adorable.
That's marvelous.
Okay. I guess it's time to grip it and rip it. Let's get to fantasy. Snow falls on the kingdom of Paternia, and Castle Paternia is covered in little snow caps along its various peaks. And in one of the various courtyards that are atop the various disc-like sections of the lower part of Castle Paternia, there is two little people having themselves a little snowman making competition, and those two little people are Skortch and Howle. Please tell us about how little Skortch and Howle dress and how they made their little snowman.
Well, Skorch is bundled up, either it being her choice or her aunt's choice, but like hat, gloves, mitts, warm, fuzzy coat. And she's making a snowman with horns.
Like big horns, small horns, lots of horns, few horns. Paint me a picture. That was a creepy face I made in my window. I'm gonna not make that face anymore.
I don't know much about dragon species, but like I
Trying to make a snow dragonborn?
yeah.
Are you trying to make a snow blue?
Maybe not a snow blue,
Okay.
but blue basically gave her the idea. What do red dragon horns look like?
They have two prominent ones that point back from their back away from their face, and I do believe they have like smaller protruding ones that like kind of outline their face on the sides.
Okay, I do like that. Yes.
So you make a snow red dragonborn.
Yes.
Do you do anything special to like make the color of the snowman red or no?
No. She tries using her fire,
But
and it just melts it.
oh no, so
So-
it's like half melted. It's half melted. The horns are a little crooked.
Fire's red, right?
So you send out a little fire blast, and the half of the snow, like the whole head of the snow dragonborn, kind of tilts over to the side, and the little horns start drooping over, and one of the rocks that you had found for its dragonborn eye just kind of out of the skull. So you
No dragonborn's having a strong.
strong. Okay, so little Skorch goes and gathers more snow to try to fix her creation. Camera pans over to little Howle making their little snow person. What does Howle's little snow person look like? And how does Howle dressed for the winter?
I feel like he's just wearing a lot of layers of robes, like
Robes on robes
some
on
are
robes.
oversized,
Oh,
and he won't wear like a winter clothing or a jacket or anything. So he's just got a lot of robes.
is he like anti-pants? Is that his stance? Or no?
No, he wears pants. He really likes robes. They're comfy and they flow in the wind, and he likes them.
That's nice. What does Grem's little snow person look like?
So I had this idea of him trying to use wind and the snow to make a long dragon, but it keeps falling apart, and he's very upset by that.
You know what? Let's do let's make a series of brat and baby rolls. When it comes to the act of creation, is it a brat state of mind or is it a baby state of mind? Would you say?
I feel like a baby.
Okay. So
I don't think Howle's very good at brat.
Okay. So your chart, if you have made it, should be at the very center, and wherever your center point is, that's where you're trying. That's what you're trying to beat. So go ahead and roll a d6, and go ahead and do it in D&D Beyond because then I'll be able to see it and verify stuff. So basically, when you're rolling for baby, you want to get as low as possible, and when you're rolling for brat, you want to get as high as possible. The marker on your brat baby meter is basically decides whether or not it's a success or failure. But since we're starting off and everyone's mood is kind of chilled out, so you rolled a 4. I don't think that's not on. That's closer to brat than it is baby. So you do continuously not succeed at using the wind with your little kinesis snow powers. And then so you have, I imagine you have like 4 little nubs like separated from each other out on this sheet of snow, and you're like, okay, and you like raise your hands up and you kind of do a little twirly swirly motion with your hands and you're trying to get the magic right, but it's just not there. And the snowflakes fly up into the air and they go about where you want them to go, and then they flitter back down. And you just can't get it. What do you mean change the game category? I did already. I literally did that. Whatever. Freaking Twitch. Anyway.
Oop. What is that? What is causing that?
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
I was preparing to turn on my mic.
You heck. Has my mood changed at all, by the way? I don't know how this game works.
If so, you failed on a baby roll, so you moved your marker down 1 number. So it should have been like in between 3 and 4. That's like dead center. But because you failed at trying to become baby, your marker moves closer to brat.
Okay.
So your marker should be at 4.
Oh, at 4.
At 4, yes. I'm sorry, Ocean. Yeah, so you guys are not having a lot of luck there when it comes to building a snowman. Your magics are young and full of potential and quite frankly a little pathetic right now. If only there was some kind of special celebration. Oh wait, there is coming up. So your aunt, the Queen Etheria, has been watching your progress from like just inside the door, and she's watching, and she does something a little mischievous. She uses Mage Hand to create a ball of snow, and hucks it at the back of Skortch's head, and then ducks out of sight into Castle Paternia. Skortch,
Hey, who threw that?
Skortch, you just got hit by a snowball in the back of the head, and you can't tell where it came from. What do you do?
I make a snowball and throw it at Howle because he's the only person I can see.
This is bad parenting. Yeah, go ahead and make a brat roll because you're brattily throwing a ball of snow.
Oh no!
Oh no, you failed. So you pick up a ball of snow, you like throw it 2 feet, and it just sunk right into the snow. The toddler is really showing here.
Yep.
Just look
Why
at
are
the
you
place
throwing
the
at me?
look at the place the snow landed. Look at her. I didn't throw it.
No one else.
But it wasn't me.
How to prove it?
How can I prove that I didn't
I don't know.
I'm struggling. Sorry.
No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We're children.
I'm not used to role-playing as children.
It's not that different, honestly.
Uh,
Yeah, I'm gonna be messing around with the voice the entire time.
Mm-hmm. So, are you just gonna take that? Are you gonna take that accusation? Are you gonna take that explanation? What are you gonna do? There's unresolved tension in the snowball field.
sis, if I threw a snowball at you, it would feel like this, and I grab a bunch of snow and I use wind when I throw it. So, like,
okay.
to show that there's a gust of wind.
I'll give you 2 rolls on that one. This is definitely bratty.
Oh, okay.
So you want to roll as high as possible on these 2 rolls.
Oh, wait, hold on. Is it gonna combine the 2 if I... How do I stop it? Stop. Okay.
Cool.
Ah, goodness.
There's a 4, so that's a success regardless. The other one is a 1. Okay, so you do throw a snowball and you put a little bit of a spin on it, and it goes whizzing about in the air a little bit, and Bob's Skortch right in the forehead, which presumably melts a little bit and evaporates a little bit, making a comical ball of steam on your sister's face. Skortch, what do you do?
I aim a ball of fire at the roof above Howle so that it melts and dumps all the snow on him.
Give me a brat roll.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
That's a success.
That's a success. Move that cursor closer to Brat. So you muster up a ball of fire and and yeet it, arcing it high into the air and landing it on the roof right above Howle, and a patch of snow becomes dislodged. And with a 5, I'm gonna say it's enough snow to bury Howle up to his knees, his little 6-year-old knees.
See, I knew you threw snow at me.
I didn't do it the first time. Did you feel the wind?
I don't know. I wasn't paying attention.
Well, then don't blame me for things if you're not paying attention. Maybe we should find out who threw them.
How as you put these things, as you start to reason, as you're known to do, you see the slightly melted face of Howle's snow dragonborn eerily turn towards the 2 of you, as if to look at you.
It's not supposed to do that, right?
I don't think so. That's creepy.
So it's like a mound of snow, right, with like a shapen head. So the bottommost mound of snow actually starts to. It looks as if it's tilting forward, but then the bottom half starts to roll. Like there's this toy. I think they're called Weeble Wobbles.
Yeah,
Am I making
Weeble
that up?
wobbles, but they don't fall down.
Weebles Wobbles, but they don't fall down. It's like one of those, but it's made of snow and has a partially melted dragon head, and it is approaching you and forming 2 big snowy arms. What do you do?
He's a snow monster!
And I throw a fireball.
Okay, I'm gonna say this is a baby roll because it's very cowardly that you are scared of this snow monster. Make a baby roll.
Okay. Success.
That's a success. So your powers actually get away from you a little bit as you conjure this what you imagine to be a small, like, snowball sized ball of fire, but it actually turns into, as your fear gathers within the ether of your spell, it grows and grows into the size of like a really big beach ball, well, big comparative to a 6-year-old, and you kind of bring it down like Goku in the Spirit Bomb on this snow creation, and you obliterate the bottom half of the snow of this snow dragonborn's mobility ball of snow that was underneath it, and now it starts to crawl towards you like one of those crawlers from The Walking Dead. Grem, what do you do? Howle, it's your turn.
Run! That's really creepy, run!
Why are you running?
Are you using your action to tell your sister to flee along with you?
It's scary, yes.
I'm gonna need you to make a baby roll at disadvantage because you're knee deep in snow.
This is all your fault.
I'm expecting you to fall flat on your. Oh no. Okay.
Okay, that's a 1. And that's a 6. You fail. You try to pull yourself out of the snow, but you just can't do it. You actually while you're patting down in the snow around your legs, you feel that it's actually mostly ice because of the fire that was used to dislodge it from the roof. And so you're pushing on it and you're pushing on it and you just can't get it out. Skortch, what do you do? You started running a few paces towards the door, but now you look back to see that your brother is now moments away from being tackled by this crawling snow monster. What do you do?
Hell no! And I go to tackle him out of the way.
Okay, this is a very bratty move, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Make a brat roll.
Okay. That is currently a success.
Seriously? Right on. I mean, okay, yeah, okay, yeah. So when you tackle him, you tackle him, and it moves him just a little bit, and after a little bit more pulling, you actually manage to dislodge his feet from his shoes. So his shoes are still in the snow, and his bare feet are now being dragged across the snow by his sister as the snow crawler is bearing down on you two. As you guys start your retreat back inside.
You're escaping. You don't need shoes.
Easy for you to say, you still have yours.
And as you enter, as you drag your sibling into the inside, you see that your auntie has been watching from the window, and she's got like a shimmer around her fingers, and she's been puppeteering the snowman. And she's got like a little like smirk on her face as she see you guys walk in.
That's mean.
You did a Trixie.
Yes, I did. I'm teaching you. This is teaching.
This is teaching?
I'm teaching you to
What are you?
to protect each other and to be ready for things to attack.
But why would things want to attack us?
Because you're special and powerful, and people fear what they do not understand and what they feel could hurt them.
I like being powerful.
I know. You're very, very small and very powerful. I saw that fireball. You did very good. You, Howle, on the other hand, got stuck.
I did.
You got stuck. And where are your shoes?
They're in the snow.
Okay. And she, with the same shimmery hand, she commands the snow monster to dig through the ice to get your shoes. And a few moments later, the snow monster is like pushing itself along with one of its hands with your shoes in its other snowy hand. And as soon as Queen Etheria takes the boots from the snow monster just immediately loses all form and collapses in a stick-filled, stone-filled pile of snow right in front of the door to inside.
That's still really creepy.
Snowboard.
I can remake it for you if you want. It's just snow.
I know, but he was pretty.
Yes, you did a very good job. You, on the other hand, you did not figure out how to use your power to create. That is a pity. I expect a lot more from you. You're supposed to be the smart one.
Don't talk to Howle like that. He did his best.
Hopefully he can do a bit better for later tonight. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? Are you prepared for the ceremony? You guys are going to be starting your education in the Magical Academy starting next semester, and the orientation ceremony is tonight. You guys, do you have everything all set? Do you guys feel ready or no?
I think so.
Did I need to take notes?
No, you are too small for notes. I mean, Grem might have needed to. I mean, Howle might. I'm sorry, I'm mixing your characters. I'm looking at your names on the Discord. I should stop doing that. Howle probably should have taken notes, but I have every confidence that you, Skortch, will be just fine. Yes. Will be just fine.
Okay.
Howle, I will tell you this. You are allowed to take a buddy into your test.
A buddy?
Yeah. So, perhaps if you wanted to bring your sister, you would be
I
allowed
can
to.
do that?
I mean, yes. I mean, yes. Technically, you can do that because there are some kinds of mages that excel at helping other mages do their best, and so that's something that we can account for if that is something that you want to do. I guess. I certainly did no such thing.
I want to do it on my own.
Okay. I'm just trying to set you up for success, dear.
I wanna do it.
Okay.
I think I can.
Sure. Okay. So you guys get you guys change out of your wet sorry. Your wet clothes and things, and you get some free time in the afternoon to play with your brothers and your new little baby sister, Arya, who's still in the crib. So that's what you guys can choose to do some stuff like that. You guys can go and play with your brothers, or hang out with your little sister, or do some castle exploring. It's all up to you guys. What do you want to do? You guys have some free time before the ceremony.
I want to run around the castle.
You just want to run around the castle?
Yeah, I want to look at all the things.
God. Cool. What does Howle want to do?
I was told that I should have taken notes, so I kind of want to like do that. I feel very disappointed in myself.
Oh, okay. So, okay, okay, going to split the party of two, I guess. Unless Skortch like keeps her
Like,
running
yeah,
to
Skortch,
nearby.
if you can convince Howle.
No, you're not supposed to be study right now. We need to burn off energy. And I drag him along with me.
But
There's going to be lots of sitting.
okay.
You guys want to do some exploring then, or just you guys are just both gonna be running around?
Oh yeah, like together probably.
Cool.
Yeah, let's go explore the castle.
Okay, so I imagine Skorch's little run is very toddly, I guess. Very toddly, and she like leaves like little like smoldering footsteps behind wherever she goes.
Yeah, I picture her just being a less angry Ruby.
And Howle, I think it'd be cool if we imagine Howle just gliding along the updraft caused by Skorch's heat.
Did we literally just make Garnet? We fucking made Garnet.
Ruby doesn't like levitate, does she? Ruby doesn't levitate.
Sapphire does.
Sapphire, oh, she does? Oh,
Yes.
dang, we might have made Garnet.
We fucking made Garnet.
Okay, so you guys, okay, so Howle spends their time levitating or just gliding along the updraft caused by Skorch's rampage throughout the halls. You guys duck and dodge various manservants and women servants, and Fred Sanfordson chases you down some corridors. And to escape him, you duck into a room in like the centermost area of the Mage Academy section of the Castle Paternia, and it is in fact the presentation hall, and there are some magic mage students in the presentation hall, practicing small cantrips and spells and stuff.
I look in the door and my eyes just light up like, oh, they're doing magic.
Ooh.
Okay, so you guys slip into the presentation hall. It is a circular. It is so the base of Castle Paternia is made up of a bunch of disc-like sections that have been levitated and placed around to make this like it's like a stacking a bunch of coins on top of each other. And this presentation hall takes up one of those enormous discs, and along the outside of the disc, along the perimeter of the disc is hardwood floor, and on the inside of the hardwood floor on the inside perimeter of the hardwood flooring, there is a golden ring that separates the hardwood from this large stone circle. And the large stone circle has it has a pentagram on it, and at the point of each of the pentagram there are circles, presumably for someone to stand in, and at the very top, at one of the points inside one of the circles is a very old, round, smooth stone. And as you're taking in the ambiance of this presentation hall, you see one of the mage students pass by this large, smooth stone and like touch it for good luck in a spot that visibly has like hand oils, and there's like a slight discoloration in this one particular spot on this old stone where many mage students have passed it and touched it for good luck. What do you guys do?
I want to touch it too.
Me too.
Okay. So you got...
We should touch it together.
Yes.
Touch it together. Hold on, let me just look up something real fast. Okay. Okay. So you guys approach the pentagram, and for the sake of direction, we'll say that the circle with the stone in it was on the very opposite side of the door that you entered in from. And so as you walk down the center of the pentagram in between two of these points, and you guys are like walking like with like how you guys walking? Like side by side, one in front of the other, or something like that?
Yeah, we want to touch it together, so we're side by side.
Okay, so as you walk in between two of these circles, Skortch, you catch a glimpse of red, and you see that one of the circles that you've passed is emanating a fiery red glow. And you look around to the other four of the circles that are not occupied by a large smooth stone, and you see various different colors of the elemental light that shine from these stones, from these circles. Skortch, Howle, you can also see it too, but your eye is first drawn to it's like a white light coming from the circle that is to the left of the circular stone. But as you approach the circular stone, you see that you are not exactly tall enough to reach the spot that all of the mage students have been reaching up and touching it.
Can you levitate us both?
I mean, I can try, but I keep messing it up.
You could do it.
This is brat or baby? This is brat or baby? How do we call this?
Well, we probably shouldn't be in here touching things.
Brat,
so
got it.
Yeah.
I agree, brat.
Oh, I forgot to ask about the mood change last time.
If you succeed at whatever you're rolling for, you move the cursor towards whatever you're rolling for. If you fail at whatever you were rolling for, you move the cursor away from whatever you were rolling for. Did that clear things up or no?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
So I should be like... Should I still be on 4? I think I failed 2 rolls for like different things. I don't remember. Sorry.
You know what?
I'm really bad at this.
That's fine. We'll just try to keep a better track of it from now on. So you're rolling for Brat. If you succeed, you move the cursor closer to Brat. If you fail, you move your cursor away from Brat towards Baby. But you're rolling for Brat. Roll that Brat footage.
I got a 3.
You got a 3. So you managed to levitate yourself, and you levitate yourself like high above the stone, like a little bit too far. Skortch's feet are still planted firmly on the ground.
Well, now you're way up there, and I'm down here.
I messed it up. I think I put too much on me and not enough on you.
It's okay, we can try again.
I gotta get down first.
Okay, how do you get down?
You can just... I don't know, can you just get down? Oh. You know what? Give me a baby roll. You're scared of falling. You're a baby.
Alright. Holy heck.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so you actually... Okay, so you try to think about slowly falling, but then you think about falling, and then you start to fall, and you just fall pretty fast, and you actually land on top of the large smooth stone.
You touched it!
Well, the little kid's all the way
I
up
didn't
at
mean
the
to
top.
do it on my own.
A couple of mage students start gathering around the large smooth stone. Yo, whose kids are these? Why are they different colors? Hey, that's kind of insensitive.
Why
I'm
are
green.
you different
Oh, that's
colors?
right. Do you guys need like help or something? He says one of like the yeah.
I don't know how to get down.
Hey, Grod, do you want this? You're tall. Grod, this like ogre mage. He's like, fine. He's like a half orc. He's like a half orc, and he waddles over and kind of grabs you. He's like, whose kids are these?
I am a princess.
Huh? Whose kids are these? Anyone know? Queen Etheria actually bursts through the door. There you guys are! Everyone, bugger off! What are you guys doing? You got yourself stuck, I guess, right?
I wanted to touch the rock.
I mean, you definitely touched the rock. I saw
I
you
messed up.
on top of it.
Is that bad?
I mean, it's just unusual, and it gave me a little bit of a scare. Because I care about you, two little guys. And why didn't anyone, like, grab him while he was still in the air? She says as she looks around to the mage students, and the mage students were like, are all like, not making eye contact.
They were too scared of his power.
That's right. Because people are scared of things that they do not understand. Why did I say that so loud? Anyway. Yes, they were very scared of your very menacing power. You two, oh, you guys have to get ready. You guys have to go back to your rooms and get in your ceremonial, you gotta go get in your mage robes, remember?
But Skortch hasn't touched the rock yet.
Oh, do you want to touch the rock, sweetie? Sweetie,
Yes,
do you want
I
to touch
do.
the rock? Okay.
I want to touch the rock.
Okay, so Queen Etheria like kneels down and like with much strain because she's like a weak like mage, done not a lot of physical activity, with a whole lot of like motherly strain. She picks up Skortch and raises her up towards where all of the mage students touch the big rock for good luck.
I firmly grasp it with both hands.
Are you trying to steal the rock?
No, I was making a joke.
Firmly grasp.
Firmly grasp it. Okay. Okay, and then Queen Etheria sets down the little firecracker. And she kind of scoots you away towards your rooms. Like, get ready. Go put on the robes that I laid out for you. They're your ceremonial mage robes. You guys are it's almost time for you guys to be, after dinner, it almost will be time for the ceremony to begin. So go get changed. And I swear to goodness, if you get anything on those robes during dinner, actually on second thought, just go right to dinner. We'll change later.
Are they itchy?
They're not itchy. They're ceremonial. They'll be fine. No, go on to dinner.
Okay.
Okay.
You know, I might as well just bring for Fred. Fred, take these two. Fred, Mr. Sanfordson, please take these two to dinner. I've got so much to prepare. There's so many people coming, so many important people. And Fred Sanfordson. Now, don't you worry, I got it. Now come, you two. And he grabs you each by a little hand. Fred is, you know, he's a little taller than you, but he's also a dwarf. So it is a humorous sight. He doesn't have to bend down to pick your hands. But he drags you two away to dinner.
Just skipping along.
You guys are adorable as children.
She hasn't lost all faith in humanity yet.
Okay, so dinner happens, and you guys have nice foods. Good. It's a New Year's feast. It's a New Year's feast with turkey and ham and sausage and various juices for the children. There's a small food fight that breaks out between the boys, but that's kind of normal. There are a few rich dignitaries there that were personal guests of the kings who are hosting because Mom is still busy with stuff. One of the dignitary families that show up is a family by the name of Rosenshirt, and how Skortch, you are sat next to a small boy of about your age, and he has the Rosenshirt crest on his tunic. Hi, my name's Gregory.
Hello, Gregory.
Gregory Rosenshirt. Do you ever think about death?
I think about death all the time.
I think about how I might die someday. Dad's always talking.
Why would you die?
I don't know, but Dad says that he's died at least 5 times. It's really weird.
Wait, can't you only do that once?
That's what I thought. But Dad's like he's died. Dad said he's died 5 times, and he said it has something to do with the red shirt curse or something like that.
The red shirt curse? But I'm red!
Oh no! Oh no, I might have passed it on. Oh no.
The cooties! Cooties!
No, not I don't think it's cooties. I've had cooties. That's not cooties. Wait, I touched you.
What if it passes on like cooties?
I don't know. I don't know anything about a curse. His dad says that he's died a whole lot, so I think about death all the time.
Maybe this ceremony will reverse it.
It's just, oh yes, ceremony! I can't wait to be a mage.
You're gonna be a mage too?
Yeah, I kind of was forced into this thing. I woke up this morning and they're like, "Hey, you're gonna be a mage," and I was like, "Okay." I wonder if being a mage will keep me from dying.
They didn't let you plan or anything.
I'm 6. I have
They
little
didn't
to
tell
no.
you before to.
I'm 6. I have little to no agency in my life.
I was born magic. I didn't have a choice.
Same.
You guys are lucky. I ain't got no magic at all.
Well,
Not
you're
that I
gonna.
know. I hope to. I hope to learn.
Well, if the ceremony makes you a mage, then of course you'll have magic.
I'll have a little magic. Maybe I'll be able to undo the Rosen shirt curse.
Yes, that should be your goal in life.
That's gonna be my quest.
Yeah, it's an epic quest. You're
You
gonna
hear
save
that, Dad?
so many people.
You hear that, Dad? I'm gonna save us from the Rosen shirt curse. And Todrick Rosenshirt looks down at his son, and he's got enormous bags under his eyes, and he goes, "Sure, son. Sure. Yeah, sure, absolutely. Yes, that sounds wonderful." Just study very hard, son. And he goes back to very meticulously cutting and chewing his food. Like, you watch Todrick Rosenshirt chew his food, and it is very meticulous and very, like, you can see his mind counting every chew, making sure that it is a fine paste before it enters his mouth, because he has definitely died at least once by choking.
Hey, Gregory,
Yo, what's up? What's up?
I think your dad has cooties.
I knew it. Dun dun dun. Okay, so dinner's fun. You met a new friend. His name is Gregory. He'll be at the ceremony. He's super fun. He's got a quest, a noble quest at that. How cool is that? You guys have a fun time eating and laughing, and dodging the chicken bones from your brother's food war from the other side of the table. That's always fun. It's always a fun thing to do. And after dinner, you are led back to your shared room by Fred Sanfordson, where your robes are laid out for you. You do remember your mother, well, nah, not your mother, your aunt gave you a say as to the pattern that you chose for the embroidery on your robes. So what does your mage robes look like?
Clouds.
Clouds?
Clouds.
That's cute.
I wanted there to be swirly fire patterns.
Swirly. Is it psychedelic swirly fire, or is it like swirly fire? You know what I mean?
Think like Japanese tattoo art.
Ooh. I like that. That's cute. I like that. They're these like they're like long shirt. They're like tunics almost. These robes. They're like tunics with a hood and short sleeves, because you earn your long sleeves when you graduate. And they get slipped on, and they're not itchy. They fit very nice. There's like a piece of gold colored rope that you wrap around your waist to keep everything, to keep it slimming and fashionable. And you guys are all dressed and ready for the ceremony. And as you exit your rooms, you get put in a line with a bunch of other children. And one of the children, who's right behind you in line, is none other than Gregory Rosenshirt, who is sporting a very red shirt. His mage robe is just one color, all red, all shirt, all the time. So yeah, you guys are waiting in line with Gregory Rosenshirt. Hey guys, I'm wearing the red shirt. I'm scared.
You'll be okay.
But like, it's the curse of the red shirt. I feel like I'm gonna die.
There's so many mages in here, they won't let that happen.
That's true. That's true. Yeah.
The less you worry about it, the less likely it'll happen.
Yeah, that too.
Okay. Okay, I think I can do this. Whew. It's okay, Gregory. It's okay. It's okay, Gregory. It's okay. All right. Okay. So you guys, the line starts to move into the Mage Academy section of Castle Paternia, and into, again, a very familiar room. It is the presentation hall of the Mage Academy. As you enter in this new time, you notice something different. That the room has 5 ionic columns. I'm trying to quote Greek architecture and sound intellectual. Ionic columns that are evenly distributed and correspond to one of the circles on the stone wheel in the ground. And you also see your aunt, a really old woman, a really short woman, and a bird person. All standing on the opposite side, just past the large smooth stone that you assume is but merely a good luck charm.
What's with the bird person?
Oh, that bird over there is none other than Raylan Stormgale, wind element of the High Council of Mages. Very powerful wind mage, yes.
Howle, you got it.
That's cool.
Oh, yes, he's very cool. Very cool indeed. Do you want
Do
me
you
to tell
think
you
they'll
about...
teach me anything?
There's no doubt that you will have interaction with Raylan Stormgale at some point. Little breezy one. Do you guys want to know about the other ones, or are you just worried about the Birdman?
He was just new.
Okay. Well, his species is called Arakakra. Can you say Arakakra?
Ah, caca.
Very good. Now, his specific variant is that of an owl. Do you know what an owl is?
Hoot hoot.
If you remember, little Princess Arya has a toy owl. That's
Yes.
yes.
I want to steal it, but it's hers, so I
Yeah,
leave
you
it be.
don't steal that. No. Yes.
That's mean.
Now
But I
Rayland
want one too.
now Rayland is from the Cloud City of Vortex. And right next to him, that short dark-skinned lady, her name is Roxana Scarab. Can you say Roxana Scarab?
Roxana?
Yes. And then her other name is
Scarab.
Scarab. Very good. Do you know what race she is? She's what's called a desert dwarf. She is a very powerful earth mage from the desert city of Kench. Yes. And everyone's congratulating her because she just had a baby, just like your aunt did. And then of course there's your aunt. She's the high mage, but she's also the fire elemental. You'll be working very closely with her, Skortch. And then finally, the last one over there, representing the element of water, is actually your grandmother. She's an oracle. She's a very powerful, very ancient mage. She's the Oracle Fluorite. And as if she heard Fred Sanfordson from across the room, Oracle Fluorite snaps her head in your direction and goes, "Oh, there, my babies!" And she starts to waddle very slowly over to you three. What do you do?
Hello.
Oh, hello, little babies. I've been so eager to meet you. As soon as I get over there, I'm going to give each of your cheeks a little pinchy. Yes. It takes a minute.
Not gonna hurt, right?
Oh, pish, and pishly. I'm gonna give you a big old kiss right on your cheeks, because you little tacks are so adorable. And oh wow, you're different colors. My sight's not all that good. Oh, hello. So You are Skortch, yes. And she gives your cheek a big old pinch, and it's actually she's actually pinching Howle's cheek. So you must be Skortch. She pinches your cheek, but she's wrong because she's pinching Howle's cheek. And then you over there, you must be Howle, and she pinches your cheek, Skortch.
No, I'm Skortch.
Oh.
And I'm Howle.
Oh, I see. Okay, yes, that makes so much more sense. And then you're Howle, and she gives Howle a big smooch on the forehead. And then you're Skortch, and she gives a big smooch on Skorch's forehead. And she goes, oh, you're a hot one.
Yeah, I'm fire.
Oh, that makes a whole lot of sense. Just like your aunt, and just like your mother, and
My mother?
oh, so you, oh, okay, oh yeah, and I've said too much. I'm gonna go talk to the other elements.
Okay, bye, Gamma.
Okay, bye, babies.
Okay, bye.
Bye, babies. You guys want some candy before I go?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead. She holds out her gross old person palm with she has several individually wrapped hard candies.
They don't come get mad that we have food, right?
No, not my grandbabies.
Okay.
And I take a teeny tiny handful.
Howle takes one.
I'll take some. Do you, either of you pop one in your mouth while she waddles away?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Okay, they are extremely hot and spicy.
Oh no.
Extremely hot and spicy. Make a okay. This is brat or baby. If you succeed on this roll, you won't spit out the very hot candy.
I feel like it'd be baby then.
Mm-hmm.
Well, like,
Yeah,
it's a reaction to something you're not.
hot.
Well, it would be brat because you're avoiding it would be brat because you're avoiding the instinct to spit, which would be baby. So you roll for brat. Go.
Oh, okay.
Because spitting is for babies.
No.
You guys both spit out the extremely hot candy, and as it clatters to the floor, it actually shoots off little sparks, and you can hear that one never gets old as Grandma Oracle Flurry returns to the other elements of the board.
Gamma is mean.
Oh,
Howle's
that's
too
just
busy
one of
just going.
That's just one of Oracle Florian's favorite practical jokes. She's what's called a prankster. Can you guys say prankster?
Prankster?
Prankster. Yes.
I'm gonna get
It's-
her back.
Oh, a prankster is someone who likes to pull little jokes that are funny, but they don't hurt that bad. Something like, let's see, tying someone's shoelaces together. That would be a prank. Because it's a slight inconvenience, and it causes a little bit of disruption, but it's ultimately really funny to see the person whose shoelaces are tied to be knocked over. How it was funny for your grandma to see you guys spit out that red-hot candy.
That does sound funny.
It does.
I am not.
I wanna do it.
You want to do a prank? I mean, I personally, I can't endorse any pranking, he says with a big mustached wink. But if someone were to get on their hands and knees and crawl over to some of those big, stuffy dignitaries and tie their shoelaces together, I wouldn't tattle.
Skortch, what do you want to do?
I mean, I wouldn't tattle.
I wanna blame it on her.
Okay.
Okay, so you guys
That sounds like fun.
gonna pull a bratty prank?
Yes.
Okay,
Definitely
roll
gonna
that
try.
beautiful brat footage.
And no.
Oh no!
That is no.
Oh.
Oh no! So you guys get on all fours and you crawl 2 rows of people back and you arrive at 2 different dignitaries' feet. But as soon as you start to untie them, they notice and they're like, "Hey, Get away from my shoes! Oh, get away from your shoes, you little cretin! And you guys scurry back.
It was her idea! And I pointed at Fluorite.
Okay, make a brat roll, see if they believe you.
It's kind of hard to fail this one. Mm-hmm. There we go.
Okay, cool. It was her idea! Oh! Well, I guess... I mean, if it was the Oracle's idea, I guess she must have seen something in my future. Fine! Get... Be gone! Fine! And you guys scurry back to the side of, Fred Sanfordson.
The sounds of tiny skedaddle.
The sounds of tiny skedaddle. That's adorable. And soon. Oh yeah, okay. So the elements all like break from their little mage huddle that they've been talking about stuff and things, and they enter they wave their hands in the air and dim the lights of the Mage Academy presentation hall and step onto the stone circle. As each of the elements takes their place within the pentagram, you notice that a lot of the dignitaries, just as the elements enter the circle, start to see the magical light. Like you surmise that people who do not have magic, people who have never seen or never used magic, could not see the light that was emanating from the stone circle until the elements had taken their place. So Queen Etheria takes their place in the element of fire circle. Oracle Florine takes their place in the element of water circle. Raylan Stormgale takes their place in the element of air circle. And Roxana Scarab takes their place in the element of earth circle. And they all begin to channel their energy through the pentagram, and the pentagram starts to slowly light up. The lines glow with a golden sheen, and it lights up and gather around and wraps the magic wraps around the final large stone, smooth stone in the final circle of the pentagram, in a sheen, a magical sheen, like it's like an opalescent bubble almost. Starts to form from the top and encapsulates the stone circle. And one of the dignitaries scoots their child into the circle, like kind of bloop, like into the bubble, and they start to walk slowly and like nervously into the center of the pentagram. When this child locks eyes with Oracle Fluorite, the Fluorite kind of motions them to the center and goes, and specks of light start apparating. Is that the right word? Just start appearing out of various empty spaces within the bubble in the pentagram and start to surround and encircle this child. And from the sternum of this child, water starts to pour out like a waterfall, and it gushes out and it spills onto the pentagram and starts to surround this child. The child is kind of freaking out. Their shoes are getting wet. And then Oracle Florine says, "Water!" And the water from this child disappears, and she's ushered by Oracle Florine to stand behind her. This process goes on for a bit, and more dignitaries' children step in, get their element, go behind their teacher, go in, get their element, stand behind their teacher. There's a couple of children that go in, and after like 10 minutes of the lights encircling them, no magic is presented, no element springs forth. Like in other children, their eyes had grown bright red with fire, and they went and stood behind Queen Etheria. In some children, their legs fused together in a large stone pillar, and their whole body became stone, and they stood behind Miss Scarab for their teacher, but some children just didn't have any magic, and they were ushered away, and their dignitary parents left in a huff, thinking there was some kind of rigged nonsense going on, but none. No magic. Finally, there are only 3 children left. You two, and none other than Gregory Rosenshirt. And Gregory Rosenshirt is ushered into the circle. And he stands there, and the lights start appearing all around him. And the lights start to circle about him, and something very different happens. His eyes glaze over black, and the flesh from his head starts to peel away, and slowly the lights that had appeared and had come to show what elements that his embodiment was supposed to be, they one by one blink from this bright white light to just the opposite of light. These spheres of darkness they become as they encircle him, and the elements are taken off guard by this, and all of a sudden, Queen Etheria just like raises her hand, and the bubble from on high comes down, and it all swirls into her palm, and she goes forth and locks Gregory into his own personal bubble. It has become apparent that we have an element of death. Is this a curse you're trying to bring upon our school, Mr. Rosenshirt? And Rosenshirt stands forward and says, Elements, please. It is, yes, a curse that my family has had for a long time, and we thought that if our child became a mage, we could try to undo it. We could try to learn how to stop ourselves from coming back from the dead. Necromancy, says Queen Etheria. And a hush, murmurs from the other 4 elements are heard. Necromancy. We cannot allow this, says Queen Etheria. Oracle Florian says, I saw this once before. Oh, it was many years ago. Necromancy. I wonder if I had done something different. That if... I fear we must take him in. We must. This is ridiculous, Mother, says Queen Etheria. The other 2 elements do not chime in. They are very they are concerned as to what is going on. We will discuss it later. You know what? We still have our own blood to assess.
I have something I want to say.
All right. The Queen Etheria says, motion to allow the 6-year-old Genasi to speak.
You teach magic here, right?
Yes, sweetie. Yes, we do.
Isn't necromancy magic too?
Yes, but it is dark and evil magic.
What makes it dark?
The child's skin fell off, sweetie. Do you not see that?
It's a curse. We're supposed to help break it.
I guess it is. One good act always leads to another. If we take this child and his family under our care, yes, Mother, yes. But what unforeseen consequences could there be for letting this child with a curse gain magic? He could spread his curse to all of us on accident. That we will take measures to keep that from happening. But we cannot let this child and his family continue to suffer. Why not? Why can't we?
Because he did nothing wrong.
It's not right. What if we needed help? And nobody helped us?
What if we had a curse? Would we not be able to learn magic?
Your sister's children are very wise. Queen Etheria is fighting back what you assume must be tears. And she says, "Who will teach him? Who? None of us have studied necromancy. Who will teach him? I will. You've studied divination. Your magic is divination in water. That is not... You cannot learn necromancy in a night. I will teach you. I can see into the future and see where I make mistakes and not make those mistakes. If anyone is to teach this poor Gregory magic, teach him about necromancy, teach him how to break his curse. It is someone who can very well see the future." Oh, Mother. All in favor? Aye.
I raise my hand.
And Roxanne
Howle copies her.
raises their hand. Queen Etheria says, "The motion carries 5-1. And Gregory's body is restored from the magical illusion, and he's released from the bubble, and he falls to his knees in the center of the pentagram. His eyes are welling with tears. And he says, thank you. Yes, thank you, yes. You're welcome. Go stand behind my mother. I mean, the oracle." And Gregory goes and stands behind the oracle with the other students, who immediately make a 6-foot perimeter behind him because they do not want to touch him. And finally, Queen Etheria says, as she reinforces the magical bubble, "One of you, it's your turn."
Can't we both go?
I mean, I suppose, why not? Why not, right? Why not?
Okay, and I take Hal's hand and we go up together.
Okay, you guys step into the circle, and when you guys, as you pass by Queen Etheria, and you get closer to Raylan Stormgale, those two elemental circles start to glow brighter than they were before. You actually see Queen Etheria raise her hand up to block the light of the circle, almost confused in a little bit, but then she also starts to begin the arm flailies of magic that they do. And Raylan Stormgale also seems to be a little perturbed by the light, but they've got a job to do. And you guys, your eyes become overwhelmed with the spinning matte white lights of the ceremony, and you guys enter a dreamlike state. You guys are together in a cosmic void. It is very similar to the cosmic void beyond space and time where the library is, but you guys don't know what that is and won't remember what the void is anyway. And you look upon this vast sea of stars. And you look down and see the planet. You see a continent. You guys aren't really knowing about geography, but it's a continent. It's a planet. You don't know what continent that is. You don't know what a continent is. But it's like there's the earth beneath, the ground beneath you, but you're really high up. And from over the horizon, you see the sunrise. But it's not the sun. It is what appears to be a very large bird. It is a very large bird, and it is coming very fast. It is rocketing very fast at you, and you see behind this bird is a four-legged winged thing that is trailing behind it, almost gliding on its updraft. And these two very big elemental things crash into you, and inside of the bubble, inside of the hall here at the Mage Academy, from your sternums erupts these two elemental projections. One, a great and fiery phoenix that starts to loop around the bubble, spreading twinkles of embers and filling the bubble with embers. And a second afterwards, a great griffin bursts out of a howl and follows the phoenix in its path. And wherever the griffin comes in contact with any of the phoenix's ashes, they erupt into great fiery balls of power and magic. And all four of the elements are in awe of this fantastical light display. And the bubble just collapses, and the bubble collapses, and the elemental projections, they escape the bubble, they escape the stone circle, and they actually phase out of the walls and away, and probably off into the night sky. There later later that night in the new year, everyone will know this year as the year of the Phoenix and Griffin, as they have escaped, and as all of Paternia saw these fantastical beings fly through the night sky, leaving a trail of exploding stars in their wake. Queen Etheria and Raylan Stormgale both drop to their knees.
Are you guys okay?
Oh, my mother? Yes. Oh, my goodness. Oh, Raylan, you've got your work cut out for you. And so do you, my sweet. Oh, you guys did so very good. So very good. I am so... Oh, wow. Yes. Oh, yeah, your magic is almost scary.
I like being scary.
Did we really do good?
You did fantastic. Queen Etheria says as she nervously kind of peels you two away from each other, just like a good 4 or 5 feet.
Separate the bomb, ready to detonate. Okay.
Yeah, basically that's basically what she took from the appearance of the griffin and the phoenix. Basically, yeah. You two are very, very powerful. I should have guessed. I definitely should. I mean, yes. Obviously, you're very powerful, Skortch. You are my sister's daughter, and you are my sister's son. I guess that makes it crystal clear, isn't that right, Mother? That we know who the father is now, don't we? I suppose so. But it doesn't matter, really. I mean, it matters in a little bit because of who he was, and the things that he was capable of, and where we don't know where he is, and the like. Well, that's just fine. I'm very excited to see this
Never
story.
gonna meet him.
I don't think you're going to meet him anytime soon. I'm sorry.
Aww.
I'm sorry, sweetheart. Your father was a very dangerous being.
Dangerous? Why?
Your father was a very dangerous, charismatic being. Very ancient, very powerful. So it is really no surprise that you are also very powerful and very wise.
But you guys seem surprised.
You guys, there was always a guess, always it was never a guarantee that you would gain all that magical potential from your father. It was guessed that whatever you got from your father would be split amongst the two of you, but as it seems, one of you got more from your mother and the other got more from your father. Then, it happens. There are so many things that I can't wait to teach you, and And there's so many things. Raylan, it's your new, I guess, star pupil. And Raylan walks over and he says, "Ooh, yes. I mean, by default, sorry, kids. This one's my favorite." And the other air students are like, "Ah! Dang it! I wanted to be a favorite."
Isn't favoritism bad?
Favoritism is acceptable when there is, solid evidence of superiority. Like, for instance, all that magical potential you just let into the sky. I mean,
Is this guy happy with the magic?
oh, the sky's just fine. Half of the magic you let into the sky was sky magic.
Okay.
I mean, the fire is.
But the other half was fire.
The other half was fire. We might need to. Raylan, you want to get on that? Yep. He goes
But
and
the
jumps.
sun is fire, right?
That is very correct. Very good. I'm glad that you're all recognizing elements in nature. That's very smart. Good job. Raylan runs towards a window and throws it open and jumps out, and this starts to chase, bobbing and weaving around these exploding balls of elemental magic through the night sky. And it is said that every year after, there has always been a fireworks display that is always meant to emulate and mimic the year of the Phenix and Griffon.
We started a tradition.
It's basically, you guys basically invented fireworks.
Awesome.
Mages for the rest of the year. One of the mage students, I think his name was Grog. No, Krog? What was the orc's name that I said? I just said some random orc name, didn't I?
Probably.
Yeah. His final project was condensing fire and air magic into little pellets that you could shoot up into the air and make it explode. He didn't get it quite.
That's adorable.
He didn't get it quite down, but he got pretty dang close. Pretty dang close, and it was just a good. You guys invented fireworks, and it's awesome. Gregory continued his studies at that school for many, many years until he mysteriously vanished the year before David's Oracle Day that we know as the start of our campaign. Yeah. Poor Gregory. Who knows? You might find. Who knows? I might fish him out of my bag of tricks and make him be something later on. You guys are having a hard. You guys, after the ceremony is completed, there's still a ruckus roar of New Year's celebration happening down in the city, but you guys have been tucked into bed, and you guys are having a hard time sleeping. What do you do?
Are you awake?
Yeah, I'm awake.
It sounds like there's a lot of people having fun. I can't sleep.
Do you want to go see what they're so happy about?
Do you think we'll get in trouble?
Well, there's so many people. They'll never notice us.
And they noticed us when we tried to tie their shoes.
Well, there wasn't as many people then.
I guess. Let's just try not to get caught this time then.
Okay.
Okay, make some brat rolls to sneak out.
Woo!
Oh my goodness.
Oh no.
Okay, so Skortch, you managed to get down the hall and around the corner. Howle, you get caught by Fred Sanfordson. What are you doing? I thought I put you to bed.
I'm thirsty.
Oh, all right then. He takes your hand and he starts leading you towards the kitchen. Now, come along. I'll get you a glass of water and I'll send you right back to bed.
I can't sleep, though. Is there anything else I can do?
Mm. You know what would be fun? He says, as you enter the kitchen with Fred Sanfordson, and he eyes a sheet of little pastries on the counter.
What?
There is, you can hear the snoring of two fawn satyrs, the Graces, both Willin and his father, and Fred kind of puts a finger up to his mouth and goes shh, and he grabs these they're like little cakes, they're like little pies with like a crust and a cream filling, and he slowly slides the tray off the counter and starts to sneak out of the kitchen with them, and he kind of gives you a little beckoning finger like, come on.
Oh, okay. Where are we going?
And Skortch, I assume you like tailed them to see what was going on.
Yes.
You see Fred Sanfordson and Howle sneak out of the kitchen with a tray of cream-filled pastries. And Fred leads Skortch and Howle to the railing, on the balcony, on the one side of the dining hall, the great dining gathering hall. There is a light, powdery snow drifting in the air, and down below is a party. Just a whole street of people partying, drinking, laughing, and having fun. And Fred Sanfordson takes one of these cream pastries. He kind of holds it out over the railing and drops it. Hey! Who's that? Raspberry! Thanks, Jesus! You want to try? Oh, hey, Skortch.
I thought those were for eating.
They're also for pranking.
Wasn't it funny?
It was funny.
I wonder
but,
who Jesus
I
is.
want to eat them.
I mean, sure, go ahead and have one, but it's also fun to just kind of... And he takes another one, and he just winds back and yeets it.
Okay.
Just heckin' monkey outside moment.
Yeah.
I love it.
And so I shove one in my face, and then I throw one over the railing.
Make a brat roll.
Okay, that is not a success.
Okay, so you you kind of wind back up. You're like holding it with two hands, and you kind of push it like volleyball style, and it just barely it hits the railing and starts to tumble down. And you actually watch it as it goes down, and you actually hit one of the guards that is standing watch by a gate door. And he's like, "Huh? What was that?" He reaches up. Thanks, Jesus. Who is Jesus? Why do they keep saying thanks to him?
I don't know, but if Jesus throws pastries at people, then I like him.
That's unironically the funniest thing I've ever heard. Oh my god.
I wanna do it.
Okay, make a brat roll. Throw a pastry. Let's see what happens.
I think that the game is just determined to have me fail everything I try.
But that should have been a success.
Wait, is your brat muted all the way over, or no?
No, I forgot how this game worked again.
Okay, cool.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
I actually succeeded for once.
You succeeded. You put a little bit of a magical windy spin on it, and it kind of soars out like level to the railing for a bit, like one of those air hockey pucks, and then the wind dissipates from underneath it, and it tumbles down. And you hear from down below the sound of a large woman going, "Oh, oh, oh my, oh," and you hear the sound. You hear another gentleman again. "Oi, you got cake there. You mind if I know the boat? I mean, I need to get this. No! She takes some from her chest and goes, boysenberry. Had to be boysenberry. Screw you, Jesus.
Well, that person doesn't seem to like Jesus.
Not everyone likes Jesus. I think
Gamma likes Jesus?
Who?
Do you think Gamma likes Jesus?
I don't know. Yeah, actually, I think Grandma dated Jesus that one time. I don't think we talk about it.
Is Jesus my grandfather?
Jesus is not your grandfather. I can almost guarantee you that. They had a really big falling out. And I think this is where we're gonna end our little holiday episode with Fred Sanfordson, Fred Sanfordson planting the seeds of trickery in two little Genasies who've just discovered they are very powerful mages, waiting to be untapped. Thank you guys so much for watching. I've been your Dungeon Master, your Daddy Master, your Goon Daddy, your DM. Playing Skortch, 6-year-old firecracker, was the Window Goblin.
Hello.
And playing our windy little man, Howle, we have Grem, the glitch gremlin.
Unlimited power!
Unlimited power!
Teeny tiny pastry.
And pastry. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys next week where we'll get back to the main campaign and stuff like that. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, who's your daddy?
You dead